I think it's a privilege to be at this great club. Regardless, I think the players are working exceptionally hard. A fantastic group that I really enjoy working with. I'm privileged to coach them. So it's exciting. We've got some big games ahead. I'm not one who looks back very much, so I very much look forward. And we've got some big games ahead of us. So they're ones that we're excited about. When you look at the quality of opposition we're facing for this next period of time, you see we're going to be tested. And I think as when you're involved in elite sport, I think you're always wanting to be tested and find out more about yourselves and what we need to do to get better. They're a great side. They're doing really well in the top 14. They're packed full of incredible players. Big physical forward pack, athletic back row, speed in the backs. So they've got a lot of strengths. So they're certainly a formidable opponent. There's things we've certainly done well, but there's plenty of things we've got to work on. So I'm really pleased and proud of the effort that the players have put in to work together as a team. You know, ultimately this group hasn't been together very long. I've been here, I think, just under 18 months, about 17 months now. And through that time, there's been, I think up to about 40 players now that have played their first game for Leicester Tigers in that period of time. So you know, when you bring that many new players into a group, it takes time to form. We've got a new coaching team that changed again this last summer. So I'm very clear where we are on our journey. At the same point, I'm really excited about the progress we've made. And I think that bodes well. There's great signs for the future. Each one of them has different strengths. We've got guys here that have been at Leicester Tigers their whole lives, live and breathe Leicester Tigers. We've got guys that have experience from other areas. Aled Walters joined us after his experience at Scarlets, Munster, Springboks. Richard Wigglesworth, he's a little player, but he's player and he's coaching as well. From his experiences, and then you've got Kevin's joined us with his background in rugby league, sometime in rugby union, but obviously the vast majority in rugby league, but brings a whole wealth of competitive. He's lived in high performance sport for a long period, and he's consistently been at the very top level of his sport. So each one of them adds something different. What we want is Leicester Tigers to be a team that competes, and that for a long period of time, their Leicester Tigers dropped a long way away. And what we're doing is trying to establish our way of playing and establish the behaviours we want, so that Leicester Tigers are a team that can compete. And and when I say that, I mean in each game we play, I want us to be able to compete. And we know we've got a lot to learn, a lot to develop, as we're so early in our journey. But that's something for us to sort of strive towards, if you like. And it's positives. Playing against a team that was jam-packed full of quality, that had just won the last 8 straight in the top 14, and had with the budget they have and all the things they do, you can want to go right. So the team got themselves to the first final that Twickenham Leicester Tigers has been to in a long time, and ultimately played really well, and we fell short by points. We took the lessons then and moved on with another game the next week. So that's what we do. We move on pretty fast. I think those guys have got big futures ahead of them, and the really pleasing thing about them is the attitude they have every day, that they come into training and want to improve. And I think that stands them in real good stead, and it's a very good sign for the club going forward. If you've got the younger players in the squad driving as hard as they have, then everybody's going to be pushing. What we'll do is we play Harlequins this weekend. That's the focus. Once we get after Harlequins, the focus will be on playing against Bordeaux, and then after that, once that game's done, then the focus will move to Connacht. And I keep it very, very simple. We don't set big, lofty goals, because what we do is let's concentrate on this game that's right in front of us. Let's try and be a better team this week, and improve as coaches, improve as players, and then then we'll go on to the next week.